Hi everybody, we are here at the 2019 Summer NAMM Show. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. We are inside the Bedell Guitars booth, live here, and this is Sean Morrissey. He's going to tell us a little bit more about some of the new models and some of the stunning guitars we have here in the Bedell booth, booth number 1213, live from Summer NAMM. Sean, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. What do you have there?
We're just getting ready for NAMM and getting our last few things set up. Right here we have, it's actually great timing, we've got something new. We hadn't had a cutaway up until recently. We took some of our guitars and now we're going to offer a cutaway.
Love
this is one of the first few.
Great, because I've loved these guitars for so long. They sound so great, and I love having a cutaway on a guitar, and it's a thing I've personally really excited about because I've always wanted to see Bedell do this, so I'm really excited about that little addition. Tell me
Sure.
more.
So, acoustic performance is a big deal. Sometimes you're just not going to plug it in, you're not going to play that way, but when you need to get into those upper frets and you're going to see how we can dance around on the rest of the fretboard, having a cutaway can make a lot of us feel a lot more comfortable. It certainly makes me feel more comfortable. And while we're at it, and the sound of a guitar, we've got some Cocobolo here. And Cocobolo is a fascinating wood to work with. It produces some of our most stunning instruments. We don't have to do anything to it other than our normal process of sound optimization and getting it ready to work with, which when you're dealing with a wood like Cocobolo, our sound optimization really does make a massive difference. It's such a dense wood. This is one of the few woods that we use in guitar building that has a specific gravity greater than 1, so it sinks. And most of them will float. We're ordinarily looking for lighter pieces.
This is a really dense wood.
Very stiff, very difficult to work with, but what a great tone you get out of a piece like this. And we have some other examples here if you'd like to see them.
Well, yeah, I can't take my eyes off these, and so these are all Cocobolo.
Yeah, so here we have a Parlor-sized piece of Cocobolo.
I like the little turquoise end cap too. That's
the details, Rob. The details. That's what makes these. Anybody can make them sound beautiful. But
and that's Cocobolo.
Look at that. It is. This is another piece of Cocobolo. You get a lot of different colorings in a piece like this. Like you'll notice, this is much darker. This is much lighter. You get a lot of movement in the grain. You got a nice sap line in the middle here.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate to have the Cocobolo that we do.
So looks are super important, obviously. I mean, we all want to have a great looking guitar. Let's talk about the sound. What does Cocobolo sound like? What am I going to get when I first strum this guitar?
So Cocobolo helps produce like a really nice growl. If you've got a yell, this might be your guitar.
Cool.
If you've got a big voice that you sing with, this might be a perfect guitar for you to work with. We've paired these with Adirondack, also another fabulous tone wood.
That's an Addy top with the Cocobolo.
It is.
Wow.
You've got Cocobolo on the back. You got Addy on the back.
And Adirondack. So this is a very responsive, just
very stiff,
incredibly stiff wood. Right?
If you are going to hit it hard, it's wonderful. Flat pickers would love a piece of wood like this.
Okay, I love that sound. I like the dreadnought, big, boomy, and beautiful. Boom. So Sean, tell me about this little Parlor. What's the difference in the sound between the dreadnought and the Parlor? Am I going to get a smaller sound out of a smaller guitar?
No, you're not going to get a smaller sound out of a smaller guitar necessarily. A larger guitar will afford you more opportunity for some pick velocity, so you can get more volume without the guitar breaking up, so you get more headroom and things like that. But when it comes to the tone and the sound quality, absolutely not. Parlors are some of my favorite guitars to play. I'm not a huge guy, so they're much more comfortable on me.
Sure.
And if you've ever really spent time with your guitar, you don't play it the way you're supposed to. You lay down on the couch, or you snuggle up in bed, or you play it in your car, or on tiny little stages where there's no room. And frankly, Bedell builds some of the best Parlors I've played. And there's a little trick in here that I think is interesting to point out. The scale length is just a touch longer than what we would typically find So we've moved this bridge a little further into the belly to give you a little more volume out of that.
So that's what generates. That generates a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Cool.
So
Let's
give
hear
me
it.
a little something.
Beautiful, man. You know, it is hard to hear inside of the NAMM show. Again, for those just joining us, we're at the 2019 Summer NAMM. We're in Nashville. This is Sean Morrissey. We are in the Bedell Guitars booth, and Sean is showing us the Revolution series. But Sean, that guitar, I don't know if people can hear it that well with this little phone that I'm on for this broadcast, but man, that thing just sounds beautiful.
It really does. That's a wonderful wood combination. It's something that we're very proud of.
Well, and look at these little, you know, I think the thing I like the most about this guitar is that it's very elegant and subtle. You know, it has these little beautiful diamonds. The inlay is very classy and clean. I love this rope.
This is the Bahia rope we use on one of our other guitars. We moved that into this one.
Sure.
I love the little turquoise. We've even incorporated some of the Cocobolo into there.
It's just beautiful, man. It's just beautiful. And everybody, we're going to be doing live broadcasts here from the booth every day of NAMM. So you can tune in the morning and you can watch our live broadcasts. If you can't tune in, you can come back to our Facebook page and you can watch these. They're going to be posted. Sean, before we go, I know we're going to talk about some other guitars throughout the week.
Yeah.
Before we go, I love Koa, and I can't keep my eyes off this. Can you just show us this a little bit?
Yeah, I can. This isn't a little bit, Rob. This is a beautiful. This is a stunner.
Can I see the back of that again?
You sure can.
Oh my
Look at that.
gosh. Look at this Koa.
So we have absolutely stunning Koa. Beautiful sides.
Wow, look at that little bit of sapwood.
I don't know.
A little bit of sapwood along the side and then the sapwood here. I don't see that very often.
So much movement. And if you can get a nice little tight shot of this, because this is really neat. You've got green in the rosette, you've got purple, you've got brass, the little attention to detail, the work that we do in the shop.
It's very hard to see on this phone, in this video, and it's hard to get in with this camera, but this beautiful detail in here in the binding, it's just elegant. And there's a mountain. Ah, okay.
Oh, so that's a volcano.
It's a volcano. Love it. Sean, what does it sound like?
As pretty as it looks, Rob. It really is.
It's a big difference from the Cocobolo, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, the woods aren't just aesthetic. It's important for different emotions to be expressed and for different playing styles. And we try and work with all of the woods that we can that truly produce something that an artist can use to paint those colors with.
Interesting, man. Well, Sean, I want to thank you so much. Everybody,
Oh, thank you.
We are live at the Bedell Guitars booth. We're at Summer NAMM in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to be broadcasting every morning from the booth, so please tune in. We're also going to be broadcasting from the Two Old Hippies retail store live on Friday and Saturday. We're going to have a select group of endorsed artists that are in town in Nashville from all over the country. They are here to play these guitars, to showcase them. You can tune in live, you can ask them questions, they'll answer your questions. They will play these different guitars so you can actually hear them. At the NAMM show, it can be a little bit loud in the booth and it's hard to hear these guitars. So we've set up this exclusive feature on Friday and Saturday. You can click the link in the description of this post to learn more about that, or you can go to bedellguitars.com, go to our blog, and you'll check out the first post there will be all about this live event. And again, you can tune in every morning with us. We'll be broadcasting live from the Bedell booth number 1213 here at the 2019 NAMM show in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.